aha yaba afie be din komo bebi a wo bia no da wase se wo do afide no da so da UTV afie be dwafo e krado ntie nche meda o madi na afie ya hyen komo twetwe na se nansa na no ene ni microphobia wo da we de me boni taw na afie ya hyase edi komo ene Helena nana ama akonoba wo New York ene wawoda Abigail actually say me kan cho say o ma wo entirin kwa Emma, happy birthday, Moo. Tall and Casacassia pa. Also, what Chion so a kahon. Sanso, and then so a honorable Quadro Bar Ajamai. Wona, we see you, Ghana Digital Center. And then a wawuda. And to Black Quadro, Anope, Yen I see I'm a happy birthday. Honorable Quadro Bar Ajamai. Anope, ye chow pa na. Actually, you didn't come up, and then so a year sister birthday, Ekodema, Ura and Dusop, Edema, Shama, Ruhim Constructions Limited. Na one of Nashibi Jenny, who can know, and let's say, no, and say, Onuyan for gifty, chum, ampofo, Mrs. and ne, Ura, I would dantino, and ne, Yamuna, happy birthday. Afi ne kra aye kra no wahimpo ha ene ye ochina mum ochina ye ewura bi edubu afoa wo Ghana Immigration Service ochina na ewa woda nti wukunu mum wukunu rada ochina na na woda okay ye Edwin Stevenson okay eni on the ochina ye be kan wasem why ochina ye be hwe na ye di ho enko fe ni kra no Louis Bedu also a World in Spirit Prayer Ministry nchiakase ekomo efi Michael Tenkran ho nchiakase pa na ekomo awie na no pay enkomo se me di kankan no ye be di enkomo na enabedwafo abeka mensa ofia me no mu ebe hihye komo twetwe na se no honorable Titus ni Kwatei Glover and I said Daniel
ni dini de onfen dia grogra
enti me bobo ba to buase na wo se me senior enti me rehwe enti Daniel ni Kwatei Titus Glover won ko fadi bebrebe anto wo so se enka na anya dai Daniel ni Kwatei Titus Glover me dan se tama nkanetama isimrashibejani deputy the transport minister no ebibi abesenko me da asese waba ya wasanita no so political activist ya anope be moachi na fe Joseph Yamin national organizer edema NDC amayuko no wono so aba Joseph anope me moachi amakwa aba bibi aboko de ni mamu nyina achi makomako bio anope yenkomo ebedie no befa Niema wodo miensa anya beka ho asem de siye ewo Krobia Asante Technical Vocational School ni yatum de course wo ho no ye huni nyina na fiahwe Auditor General's report efa COVID-19 sikai ehun samsam yesi ambulance 26B $4 million ehun sam deja eno so ye behwe ne aka wasem Ministry of Information yesi 151,000 Ghana cedis be senior officers and I de ma omo say a risk allowance and some ne bebre ye be di nyina ho komo na fe ye de domestic exchange program so no so debt exchange program no so wonsam and so aka ho na ya hwe bond holders no say no wo mo nam ebo apro eni panyifo edi ho komo so wo mka bi ma omo esanse asem no eni asusu honorable ya me ma mission say free sense asante mantem na asem yesi ye na yenhwe se sa enkwada ye wo Krobia Asante Technical Vocational School dia wo mo ye no ye nyina school nya ko bi da ye nim se kwada be ye basabasa mpo a wo mo ye no duru level bi na de ti ama ma adwene me pese ye kasa se me ne ka ne ye ni se enra me ne district director of education din komo na so mo kan ne se sa group we no wo mo ye basabasa ye no omo ba first year first year no saa time na saa ye call shift no enti na form 2 ni form 3 phone ni ho enti we no na na omo kwa na wo campus and omo say omo be demonstration obi say omo a omo say socket bi a wo ho no socket no say dey you eno hu ntia come be demonstration and na district director ni pay for call kan ma so be buy and na san koda kro yi a nyina bedu bebi omo duro yi a omo say school ni niama me person ye hwe free say school authorities no and na entumi am pick information bi e wo mo friend so ban na omo da na di eno ho sense asam kese baba frank enzi so womo aye etu na mo bi first year fo enti no womo afa ne serious ntina adu bebi aduro no lapses bi ko so e wo ho na fia hwe nkwada no so ban omo da na di no so no ye de no so aka ho me pa choma most ma be ye enso osasemi
yo me dase Sman so men try to meet me manage.
Wo de ma menye lidu. Ma menye lidu.
When you am say baby I drew as of mine no. The ba me fa konye so afia the dikan ai hia.
Sure.
My first program as a national organizer on TV.
Hey, my first day at school.
In the first day at school. And my first time of meeting me the Honorable Titus Luluva. And me Sani Tano. And I want to also UTV. I have phone, my phone, and I'm a chair of BBA. In Korano said okay. Their first action, ASN, you might be in Kosu school. And I think they were right. The reason is that it's just for these institutions to have all these things in place. Urban, we tend to be blaming Nkorano without telling the authorities to say, "Made Baba school, and Nkorano is supposed to have access to these gadgets in the school, and and we are not providing it for them, which means that it's not being used for the purpose to which I ETS can. At that point, you won't get Akorano to be happy with whatever is going on, or maybe make certain actions. But I'm sure if Omobile and plugs here, and Akorano will not have any basis to say we want to even think of demonstrating. And here can here to a craft for near to okra so efo. The school authorities no ntimima whatever they are charging yen awofo no, they are charging it to make your man comfortable in their institutions. And he say ogisika no a o make sure say sika no ebe ma akora na ye comfortable than say ye betena say na ya je akora ni need light on school mo because teacher ni no meanwhile teacher ni so age hu hu sika. I know your one point. But go through the report on graphic about school na closing it down. Report from the Ghana Education Service. It's not telling us to say Nkorano because of exams failure and no more a demonstrate. But that is information that air kwa bontin kesiye pa say. And in Koranyom natural predecessors, why do you demonstrate for your predecessor? It's in Yanwa. A come and Korandi.
Really?
So you can now go in there and want to find out. Oko graphic online store no. I will say, and I think the last part of it, omu breaki into the storeroom. They broke into the storeroom. Demonstration, you shall say, not against specific idea. It may be Adekye. If it is examination issues, the demonstration will be targeted at the offices, the staff common rooms, the headmasters bungalow, the for instance, housemasters bungalow, the administration, I want to be the first point of call. But with the first point of call, and after that, baby, is the storeroom and the demand for food. That is bringing us back to the SHS program, free SHS program, which the TVET is part of it. The Messiah can't someone policy way at the abre or mine. And no a degenerate into a certain level that you see you tire punch near what you walk.
Bankwada school is not board a bro woho, a mo woho, Gary woho. We share demonstration on a ocean store room. I'm saying video no a bit you yamo. A mo woho, Gary woho, a bro woho, and no master says I never knew. Yeah. And she said, you are woho. But the Diana cannot last if you are more to their satisfaction. It cannot last for 2 weeks. So the headmasters, the head teachers, the teachers and others will have to manage Adriani and under normal circumstance. I was a man for 2 weeks. No manage it for 1 month or beyond. A basa okwa. I was here mau Adriani bowl say ya. Ya this 1 mile half. So when the kids begin to see that a bro, I bet me the head of menya 2 balls. Eddie. No me ba ni ama me half. Edia. Akwara no na adwin mu no will know that a punishment and the teacher for no ede ma. And at which level can you control them to a point? Minua impeyfo baby say what the akwara free a phone ba so na de. Now they say me drew dia we say ameswel. Now do dia na say na wan so na. Akwara no hu ni say punishment na dey den o dey man. Maybe at that point still I will betimi anya ahoden foforo dey den e dey akọ. So let us look at ahokyira a oman no ene ne mpanyifo de enkwara ya mai yakomu school. And the challenges they are giving the headmasters and the head authorities of these schools. Yanhwe ya say they will be repeating ebe sha say because media makase Ghana be bia ye wo no. Nyame na ya adom say sa suban bi e wo Ghana fu trim. And that suban is that obi amai. Who will be the first to cast the stone? And na save Ghana bedu baby a wo yo. And yenkoso amom pa ensre nyame say omma sa sunin kai musa. The reason is that so sorry. Okora ma fo ginjina bonten. Me metiwe mabawo me bantan kra am say me baja sane ene honorable. Now I was waiting for them. Say, who's be pass by? Nanka Miss Made, Namaba. Matana was only for me to find out as I almost rested you cry. So Ghanaian mentality no be a Maya, no Nedimagina, from who. But me babe two so hard and come so by no my joining me. So that Ghanaian mentality no and I save Ghana be seen. And the reason is that Yenya school kwarabi ombetimi. Are you bold enough to say the Korea, even though we have to criticize it, even though we have to condemn it? But say BB and nothing can just get up on its own near CI near ABB. A common Koran was school. That's the common what saying as away.
None then are buying provided sound dear and Koran Hiano. I asked a buying so on from a banco school. So no other third and then I'm a only for my son to be in the school and be starving? One of us were buying. Who has forced him? Untimia. You see, meaning Madame Fubi or what? Neighbor school fees. Me neighbor school fees. Madame Fubi school. Say in secondary school and our banner call for 1 term. Obey to Jessica saying. And Nekra in the worst economic situation. Aban we bon wa bon ipa na economic situation ya wom say ya asay chain we asi be akura no. I'm not sure if they are quantifying it. Say oba no secondary school no at a term ontua obetua more than 1,500 Ghana cedis. Near to me they are paid morning, afternoon, evening amana diaman ho ayeden aman ho aton. Meanwhile, people are sending their kids to primary school paying 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 7,000 Ghana cedis for a term. What is any pakrono? On to mean 1,500, even 2,000. I was secondary school man, a bank school to mean did fine. A man who tono, a mark running Kosuya rather than thinking of demonstrating against unfair treatment and unfair whatever in the school. It's the cause of the government. We should be talking about it. Young man, and condemnation, young condemn outright. But let us focus 70% of our energies on how a buying way say or mining in education, or say a more friendly eco school, or my house for what chili or no a teacher for enya sumje and fan children quaradi day.
I mean, in some okay, you know, I'm a marginal my kakra. As I say, medical can say and quadano fee primary school GHS Urbano. No, minimum adwene wo mutum de enso mu fifa komunyi na fi one school and omo de omo ko gu ho wo mu fi different schools de bebe share ho first year na wo mu yes omo wo so omo ho kakra ama wo mu ko bra o tie director no say socket na nkwara nka no na enye nokure trodo ebia ba ko bi mienu bi na ebia na oha wo ho ba de aka de na eyi adwuma enti enkwada na adwene omo de ba school wo kora no efiri fie ba school ho no ye me adwene nkoso say die pa na beka form 1 ni unu form 2 ndu form 3 say ma ba school mu ene be socket ba ku menu miensa bi
ene bia so socket ba ku menu miensa bi was a faulty when I have paid for it. I don't young can who asem. Okay. It's when we center everything on enkwara no yes, the teacher for no na aban omo asedi e wo se omo ye omo nye ye no ye nka ho asem.
Okay, me that say honorable Titus Glover asemi say dem bi sa no wo hwe se dan kwara ne say niam no a wo hwe TV so a na me too much is an say wo mo say ya ma bass wo ho ka say wo mo say ni nyina esan ekwo pipe wo mo bu pipe nso no tap na pipe na isi okra no wo mo say no ese nkonya aduane e wo ho emo gare bro wo mo say chese ese na mankana nka wo ko masters bungalow teachers ni be all campus okra bungalows na police for ebem e dey pare bitumi akanya nkwada ma mo tumi nya kokoduro aye bibi atisa bibi ko so school mu a aye ho na nkwada no apedi aye bibi prekope ana se subambe na nkwada ndi fifie ba school mu ana subambe na wo school mu nkwada ba won bete ye enu nti omutumi tu sa na mo yi
e je ko bra me da se ana po ma me chiao ene wajuma ko fara bae me happening was a kwame despite ene me senior ns for sapon ene wa bedwafo wo ne mo iye dwuma nyina me chia me kimika me amidie yamin owoni ya mishiano afizu mishiano me mani trinkwa me manafishapa na dwuma ya da hye ne nsam yi enya kikikiki dwuma obe trentre ne niya obe bontreni wa ha na metie ne kasa baako oto bomb na media no e kire so ibe ko fie wansankana ama yako kasa nda wish him well mama chia media so ya sanitano na last week me call tema come to one post office e ko tua me bills Tuesday squad no your love no e trepao I was shocked governor Miss Shandoff Madam Pedita Mr. Hammond I will come to one post office because you must have TV almost me share and they really commended the Tuesday Club Ejuma ye no any desperate media any event saying senior headmistress obaya osono bibi we bia so ye chiawo na Father Dixie anavu music me share no even Oscar papa penimbi over 70 years
that's right
I say me hu Father Mincha no man no so na Tuesday squad no okay na asema wodi atoba maso yi me kingmaker or your politics or me and ding or say the first day waba show so after his victory successful victory as a national organizer I juma asema wodi atoba maso a ye diwa bobo enkwala sade no or na wotie simu na nkomazi nkrakwa kwanso e condemn aban my brother you are getting it all wrong. This is not your style. Come on. woman elite no se nkwala no ebra no mo ba form 1 omo first year omo ko form 1 no they started showing traces of suban omo da beguru school. These are kids who are coming from different schools. Here they are abashe school. Na hono school authorities no who say enkwala suba bi no mo ye dead you know eya hadwene because of the blocks any sockets baku mienu bi are defects. So the district director of education have to come into the school na ye din kwala yi ebe kasa enche ye nansen ene ye teacher na senior high school kwala young girls because social media TikTok o say ye fe ni saying video yi edi o mpenya tem poto omoze o mpenya on den omo sha say dinatam but eventually GS at the Ministry of Education your committee disciplinary committee you know sanction the man say they will not access any public government school beyond but we share kase free chiri ba ye NGOs of education I mean awufo enkwala nankasa o mampeni nankasa said Debbie we cannot truncate the future of Nkwala because of that indiscipline at today obedient and the Minister of Education Mr. Share Nkwala no and review on punishment the form and allow them to access education and then that Soria is a Krobwa Santi technical vocational school almost omako sadie basa kwabnai me ko school in England. I did my first degree and I did my second degree in England. Oxford Ruskin College and Warwick University. So me catch will say most of these economists here any yamin abrochre no omo kita mun sane juma those who have vocational skills they are turning the economies. And why do I say this? There was a time I me wo fie how much was at 2 a.m. and I'm a gas heat no I say it was winter kobra me kadi a shenya me no nyam say me kwa emfiri me nsam from 2 a.m. up to adopa Adekye no na me schedule me go so saa demo nya ye cold because heaters no gas nya me nim dia ba I say all of a sudden it take me 3 days before me to me abuku for technician to come into my house. Nobody says the oba enzo when 30 minutes on the say heater no mami. It took me 120 pounds. Me can't wait the akosi asem na men kan kire wo say o mampeni akofo do aban the essence of developing vocational and technical schools no e yade a ehun papa. Now resources are audio com equipment equipment schools in vocational schools has never been done before in this form of the republic, including the days of NDC. But shenyama yedi afem TVET na esombo papa because we wanted our children and no be a sebi onto be university and just only madie. But who got technical school, who got vocational school, now who kita musene juma. You can do anything. A common do. Ne ya me catch and say a common edin kwala no. Therefore they should go and cause destruction to school properties and even food.
Sana mekai.
That's what you said. We say a common edin kwala no. We should blame government. I totally disagree, and that is not true. This is not true.
Graphic.
This is never true. You have stock of food. Nase sebi kwabnei. Nase munti bibiasia. Do you go to that extent to go and destroy vehicles? You go and destroy everything. Eduani amudie. Say police and Bahwa, they are going to the headmaster's bungalow. Why? What is this? Suban we are different. And this is for revolution. Katakashini amanu. Edibi na ngwala disiano.
Oh, sure. Sir, now I understand this. Revolution tasani ya mubia.
Said ya na bono na bi bada ye. Said bi no mudi. Shasi. But I like what the regional minister said. Or say mne du se nkwala ne bi no will be made to sign bond. Even before they enter the school, all of them must sign bond. Me pedia minister Kai, regional minister Kai. Before you enter the school, they won. It was so be a sign bond. The Nyama was said also, they must charge them. Hey, in Kolana, if I say minister say, SHS board na muye we. Na mudu university here.
Na when you necessary do baby so a, yesi do di echire no sua do di kan nante. Ana ma ho do bi a empanyfo no etu yen fa say hwe yesi wo tech. They see what I think
look at this.
It's what tech a omkoto sa petrol bomb bi a no social media hu nsem ye he.
You see?
Onyi ne sesa na mani nyina na ma bi a
Enkwara no mo hwe woni an bi. Their university mpanyfo no omo nua benim no ya wo university na bi no mo sia di free. Enya de papa. Mimi ko secondary school ya yeti nyina. Bugu tia ya ko secondary school bi. But mimi never feel. Me o informa. Endi me bibi gidigidi wo bia no me da me di agrogo. Me mpa me ho asem. Me papa ni mama wo ni bi. Endi o mo ni bi ntu me di agro enkodu baby a edi me kwa ho kirem. And the school authorities no nyina no omfo mu no ento fom omo hwe nkwala no so ba you can see sa abofra wei hu na obe ka adwene. Omfo mu ni enfolo nkwala no. But the course idea eta. It's enya dia was say yes so. That you kind casualty Ghanaian times na is in Gola 40. Police for no echo screen mu nyina. Yes screen mu nyina. I agree said they should be sent to court. This is crime. Because you have caused havoc, destruction to school properties. And they should be surcharged. Make us say their parents supported them. They will never support, parents would never support say the word and then they buy uncle school, uncle says squad here. Now would they offer Fanchirico? Catch him back one. These are the action. Yahweh, because you national service Enchi, Ammonia, 12 miles from Enchi to Akurano. Cholale a chum say, but about cost the womb border no, a Sunday the next day and Sunday betriaco. Now, this is a woman and tear free hold your coinji. Michamu Bakoti, Yamoi. Na asema ye king, my infanya politics. It was here Sham Koranu Subaino would dating and saying, now a Ghana Education Service must review some of their policies.
No, maybe so.
Oh, they should review because you can punish them.
Yes, they can't say
you can punish them.
I used to share the comma over so Obonaba, which share the comma, said this is director, said now they are communist, they are called Nako district, Nako national, and some national. And bois, Yan boy, Jamao, she ye boy, two ma, it will bomb on it.
Me a cupboard boy prefect. Me catch you as a primary school. And I mean, dear buy ya books near be books and bibia, a few folk shoe. Teacher, they say, my share books near on mommy lashes. Next time, make sure. Say, we should come on. So the policy of GES, you know, it was a Bimukakra. Let us empower the school authorities. Above a year, they are any training any or to move on. And you decide any some baby more. It empowers the teacher because Enkwalano almost say Momeno ebi was school. Essence of for no entity Nkwalani nyina any idea of boarding house. Now boarding house is a learning process. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah yadi bibiako. Osi sremini emfri sankana embrankan. Ofran santimemu embrankan. Emfro brememu embrankan. Use ofia you, use kosoro training, use kosoro so they'll be able to integrate. Bibiye nyina ye free buy no because that makes us a Ghanaian. Now, so we share with school. Now, would have been Bonnie say, now get with him. Now, would be sad. You don't deserve to be there. I will support the original minister. They can say the kids should be bonded, and the cost. Yes, charge you with the cost of it. Now, you're making sure say the Omaya no more. They should punish them.
Okay, me that's it. Yeah, enquire ye come once me. You say baby say as I'm question about Frankenstein so. Omoba form 1. And almost started be also a more kakra. And that should have send the signal to school authorities and say, that group we see a show me pa. meaning if they were able to manage them bepim ne ya omo ye de omo ye ya na yenhwe ye educational system no shisha wo do say ya onunya for Tatos Global kan yi se be yanka yen review some of ye niema ye no ma body e bible na ka say sabe Jimmy Bata akwada akoma ho na nte so aba ne be ye afiri ho o se me ye aba na afiri ho yanka say mu tutututu but ye bibi o ebetumi aye na de asie enkonko ba bio se niema o ma say no enye ne maketwa me sheda hu bi sa krada
aja me do ase amfa akoyen so na menchia ahwefo nyina wo team ene ye headmistress echiano control room ene obi biara cameraman echie mu nyina but mechia honorable Daniel Nikwache Tatos Global na machia the new west honorable Joseph Yamin the national organizer for the NDC chief mamenchia one inspector Albert Tank our Adabaka police station chief inspector open Michelle aka Amishaela Panache or Panache for Laura Secondary School na easy and chief inspector open me jidi say yame ebema ho ato na machia Maxwell our baseline pharmacy Newtown and Mr. and Mrs. Amanzeba mechia mo nyina agbesese gbafia mechia na machia Madam Sophia Akuako MP for Obom why ready say or barber contest also central yeah we wish you good luck na maka afa Madam Sophia na say honorable Sophia Akuako ho my main team offer say Abuakwa South seat this time around if you run to Akramobetu in the sense that see Ankrofo are ready, especially the youth. Our modi obi eba in the person of Sura Kensili Ajaman. And they are so poised to ensure that primary see omukwe obi actually back and form.
Yeah, Kensili Ajaman.
Obey obi atufo.
I see.
And the Abuakwa South seat no.
Why am constituency?
Sir, and I could vote.
Hona me vote wo.
Any vote ma.
Nsroma. Nti man pani ya me MP o.
Sir wo. Na nti na why fine sir.
Man pani ya me MP.
Nti na why fine sir.
But you wura da ro man ya kokon adom na why fine.
Well, nti wura can start juma baby o bia o boys no Eric can come any Andrew Streme. Almost so much now. Na sewa uti Abuakwa South Constituency Women's Organizer for the New Patriotic Party. So,
yeah, mama na kurevi.
Aja.
Yes, sir.
Asama abetujuan asifim. In the first place, it is important say ebe condemn with, I mean, all the might we have. Na again, no. Yen kai who say this is not the first time of vandalism appear with school be say. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised say top schools in the whole country, you know, such vandalism has taken place before. Now JBC say about the same thing na 2023 2023 yeah, that's who this kind of unruly behavior in schools. It is because you to normal JJM some time back. And interestingly, normal you to na JJM no. Na a yade be tretre e mabun from yenkola brim e de besi yempanyin brim. Ama se wuhu table we a what me hu say e Ghana ajapade. Enti enya ade a ese mesre no wuhu asumasi se okura etuo anase wo ofa bi kurapo edituo abehye fia. It was your responsibility as a child or a youth to report, because the winning license now the two basa be say ifia yenim de betumi de aba enti Kwame Nkrumah ne nyansen and we establish a ideological institute to train the youth are now young pioneers cutting across the country. Omo and na omo dikan. To the point that you buy out an asset for person omo buasa agenda the man kosuno. Writers published many books that was to aid and as a beboa ama a friend say mabunu sebe omo hu efie nyansa na afen so omo hu se Ghana first and sana any other thing else. Into books like Courtesy for Boys and Girls, a man for publishing. And that book, so we share a copy, it may be very difficult for you to find in any school. And as a libraries are where schools are, even if it is there, is it being used? And a job no hey, may I can say it for myself. Say me ma, obi biara no ho, obi biara no ho. I will be chewing gum or bontina what never, it won't happen. It will never happen. And now I know such so-called pure water. No, it will never happen because I believe in cleanliness, intimate training or to that effect. And I'm saying this without thinking it be a better in America. It is the fact. Even in the house, you cannot drink so-called pure water and litter around anyhow. You can't do that. There is a place for disposal. Na scientific and sanke de ma ye mabru fi enkola brem the UP tradition ebe truncate no by overthrowing Kwame Nkrumah and also insinuating say young pioneer no na Kwame Nkrumah's own special group of people are all take for himself. Kwame Nkrumah na ne man do sa adodo no. You understand? Now honorable Daniel Dinta quite titles go over can be FR integration. One baby a Kwame Nkrumah ko warrior. Egypt. One baby a Rollins ofi a first voter ko warrior. In fact, the PNDC and their group, they took the steps of Kwame Nkrumah by intermarrying across the regions. Would you check all of them, their records? Their wives don't come from the very region that they come from. It was to enhance integration. Inti nkrofo na yedo omoko go school ho na yedo omo aban. Obi a na dwen different from baby a ofi buy no number. It is for them to come together na omo nyina enhye one common vision. But entesa this time. Why? Because we have removed the disciplinary measures FE school curriculum. Yedi ehun ahye a teacher for mu. And na teacher ni gba kwala ba na wofo etumi amase abnormal ko teacher no. To the point that we have had casualties fatalities at teacher ni yabuna kuno, right, in this country. Here in 2010, my man kinkan this publication on Ghana Web in Chile. Menace of school vandalism in national development. Over be a friend of Kingsley a year on Ochoye, Brookview Middle School, Toronto, on Ochoye by when vandalism BAC or Memha baby. Or say I'll read just the first paragraph. Or say recent news report reaching us from Aurowa in the Brong Ahafo region of Ghana. That is January 25th from GNA, Ghana News Agency. Speaks of students of Kumfi Ameya Senior High School at Aurowa in the Techima municipality going on a rampage and causing damage to a number of bungalows and other properties in the school. This act of vandalism is alleged to have been championed by young people between the ages of 17 years and 20 years. Opening, as we sit here, say back campaign, even your friend is not even campaign, election of executives in our schools. Our own politicians will troop in and start inciting them, bribing them, doing all sorts of things. Until they move from the school with this attitude of vandalism from the school, primary, whatever, throughout the system. Abedu University, still they are engaged in vandalism. To the point that the recent one is here, almost say vandals, even old students who are vandals are joining the bandwagon to incite Nkrofo, say they should go ahead to demand whatever it is that they are doing. But I'm happy. So at the end of the day, the TVET is going to be instituted. That is if only it will be done. Because books are say you use for TVET no as we speak and quiet and my until we are using the old system. Until since the inception of the TVET, no, if you think that there are any textbooks a year aligned to TVET, you are deceiving yourself. Those books that are supposed to be related. Otherwise, if they had been trained to fix certain things by themselves, small things. This say electrical gadget to say the more can you have to wait for the school authority to go and hire somebody outside to come and fix. We must be trained to do it ourselves. Rollins share a Saitoyasia or a life skills or say carpentry no manoma no. Omo no musia carpentry no. I attended Jolo Junior Secondary School. At the time, no, omo sua carpentry ne sano manon. So bibi touch ma school omo no mo fix because that school na yes no endua board. This bibi efimwa. Omo no mo boom. Right? I can assure you, sir, our polytechnics in these schools, in this country, probably nobody has said, instead of using the student to fix it, no, they will go and hire somebody and pay to do it. Right? Otherwise, I don't see the reason why, say, their socket, munti, you must vandalize, destroy property and even somebody's car.
That was the first time I'm first year. And I said, so many about many more. More send them to stamp paper. So if you so can say, be a nanny maybe because school authorities in the year and could announce MP. And they be based on that the year, a year. Set teacher for a year, teacher for a year. I didn't say against you. A such wise. Regional minister said near money in Ano, Quran Bichia. Now, Quadai, Usha school day is you. And baby, Uncle Day free buyer, Bass won't be to you. In example, won't to me, pick up won't be to me, saloon won't be to me, and could you master won't to me, and we are not master to and yes,
this is not the first time Obia can say, no, my ass was school in Kolani Betria. This is not the first time. Has it ever happened? Until when we just throwing dust into our eyes, he meant what he has said. But even that, he is stating, say, it will come out of the committee reports, be or more, if they have to be tried at the court, etc., etc. But you see, we should have trained them. That is where I agree with Honorable Daniels. 100% say, moving forward and trying to ensure, say, there will be sanity in our schools. No, we should have a bond system attached to the admissions. Into your Columbia or enter school, no, regardless of whichever school, you sign that bond. Say, now you are a part of a vandalism or you destroy something which shouldn't have been, you intentionally did that. The school authority can expel you, right? Until once you sign that bond, no, parents are aware, so school now, no, now say no ma, school no ye film, right? Until that bond system no, should be attached to the admission document. So the from now onwards, no, you bet to me, I'm normal at 2 years. Nothing so. Discipline. We should employ it back into our system. We should have a level of discipline now. Teacher ni biya and as a headmaster biara bet to me I met it out to students because you sent them there to a parent. The teacher or whoever is now a parent. But once you have given them, you have entrusted them into the person's hands for that period. No, the authorities are their parents, and for that matter, they must act accordingly as the first say beer and komoyo. We should allow them to, discipline the people when they
go to 2 minutes being patched.
Yeah, Obia touch it from a different angle. So here, apart from Honorable Titus, now try say, Obe into me submission, no mukasiano. Obia gina a certain portion of what is happening. But the regional minister is unfair to make a statement to say about charging Korano without any conclusive investigations into the matter. Demonstration if there's no triggering effect. So it's premature for regional minister not to get up and make a blanket statement like that. You need the now say last year. Yeah, me and say yeah, and I don't know, say now who na say ye ni abana na etimwa. But there was a similar demonstration in Kumasi. Ahmadiyya, Islamic school demonstration. Simply because and ramps near.
Yeah.
Go and find out if Sir Ramps now regional minister and crop are sure meeting Korano, you have to tear gas the idea. If ya. It's 1 year plus. Ahumana Adekye nsuo nam ye de begu ho for temporary measure no and one na si ho ba be si ne.
Esa no kan IGP the different krakoto ho.
Yes. That is the only thing. Meanwhile, the assurances from the regional minister was that Adekye ye kwa to the point that amanfo ba ya ka abobo omo teacher for no have been suffered that problem no to the extent that in Korano and Namsu ne mo ba abonten ye tutu tear gas ma bebre collapse ye do omo be sin ye den call. What has the authorities done about it? Go and find out Kumasi. So this is not something that we should get up and be blaming one portion of the whole. Bibi na si na ama sa ade na ede.
Yes, you hu asem you hu anopo mese.
Before
you hu na say okay na chance ni to me na so me na say.
Unja ya mi san ko fa na mu bisa.
Sa
O say regional minister atuma mpomene kantem dodo. Onya yanka onto no boase kakra. Na nhwehwemu nkyere se ni sie. Na se yebetwi ngora na so na se nyemo ma sese no ma sese. But it's obvious, you can see clearly. Said yes say. Even though investigation koso you define this in BBR recommendation baba no. Clearly you can see what is going. So I see nothing wrong say minister say ngora na ba betu aka no. I disagree. Say wa pray no hodo. But me ne ya adwen bio. Say ya ka say be speed ramps. In fact, bro, me ya campaign no me fasa kwa no echo official. Yes. And me do one na me kwa school na mu ye dom so edini. And me ni ya adwen say be sin ne na say ye speed ramps no wa. Ye be sere owura tacholete regional minister. E ho no sampan dia. Ana nye sampan dia no.
Yeah, fourth and Adekye.
And Adekye. I was say ni ya. Yenye ramps no na ye face you because cars no go so e cost do kwa no so. E para no e twom e koba. Ye mpese ye beti nsemboni bi ebio.
Okay, me that's. And what no see na me samba also. Auditor General report so what can kakra.
Sisi ya na me hwem.
Sisi ya na hwem. And some
ambulance no.
So
topic is about the ambulance.
Ambulance no. Na wo hwe ambulance ne de no a. So mo kan say sika bia ambulance makoma ko 26, right? 4 million US. Ambulance 26, $4 million. Now $4 million no. Ye di kama odipa no or ye unnamed supplier no.
Say unnamed.
Supplier no. Ye man $607,419,000. For so on famra. Now no almost share kwan say obe deliver ambulances no. 15th of January 2022. Now so as of November 2022 no na ambulance ne maye. But almost share mo bi se mu ano. No be say supplier na say car ambulance no so mo di niam bi san ekeka ho ekeka na ma ambulance no complete ambulance pa ansa na de bomb de banti no o ma twe emre no mu e de come March 2023. Na sa enokra no esan say a delay ninti no sika na yitua $4 million no e ba be say SC esa ne bie den e ka ho e de ma sa odipa na nti na be pese bi say ambulance no onipa ne ka say order breye no when ni kan amfa ho yi bia ma be kire say this is the type of ambulance wo ho a be pese me de eba enti manage ho niam na ewo mu anu nie ye technical committee a ye tie so mo hwehwe mu no anhwe hu ne say specifically no when ye pe enti fabra ansa ne agitu mu kopi mu say ye test kana modi pa na wie bia modi pa na wie mane koduru ho no aka say sisi no ode niam afoforo bi be ka ho amana dealer be pim sabri
eja kom na me
yes sir
me senior brother Joshua Kwesilabi me we free ene ye ni 59th birthday.
Okay.
59th birthday. You see, nani wa job enemy baba ko roda afole otu ono so ene the birthday komra maminti ayi we free or so the same audit report no yeah bibi about doses of the vaccines no and also
$80 million
na NDC for be so skew ade no say say bios obi akofa $81 million e dey akosho de kotokrom because can akem
about 92 and
na me kind stories no in chechemu afi ho ba no say initially no buying Minister of Health $120 million at my UNICEF. Someone supplying about I think 50 million doses of vaccines. Na omudi kind $38 million. Yedi $5 million buy actually yedi $1 million buy. Yen to me funding na $50 million because of storage. Now depending on say the vaccines ni ye wona de no. Said the year one near Canada so that we'll be able to store them. Because we didn't ba any facility, you best on your best say. Let's cancel my boy. And the nano $81 million now, a war. AG say, Odia Jinaka say, one more near Yam Vanka is canon. And the meaning yarding says, Cecia Cassay, not vaccination rates no end to be uncoswa. You can't import the vaccines and Fabegua. And the more vaccines no near to incra in Fambegum. Na ye discard Begua de Chile, na ye cycle corbio. Maybe the cost of purchase no, and you baby. By disagree, say, yem first can invambre. Ebi enja kakra, naska dudono, yem fambra. Yet media ko baby fufro. One ajana one way, edugogumwa, ebeding, ebeboy. Then back to the subject for discussion. Ambulance. We share their my colleague, honorable babies have a comsi. Need if it is an ambulance, you buy those days, yeba power 2017. Ambulance work Ghana and do 20. Comprehend the whole country. Who Professor Zakaria, who is the chief executive of National Ambulance Service, or be catch it up. Now, me can't say this if one son of Bemuno, Omkokra, Trotro, ambulance be by. It'll be good parliament.
Oh, so an ambulance or
ambulance, shame there was nothing inside. These are facts.
I said a container.
In cat trotro. But a my senior BB, if the end is for the year. And then President Akufo-Addo say one constituency, one ambulance. Sabrina, honorable members have a special development initiative. Or no dano. Ebim for da if it is a Ghanaian times anymore. Wow, witnesses this ambulance. Ama Ukraina wo yare no ambulance be fa Ukraina no a wanja na wo betete ukakranza na waje yare we do yare sabia ho. This is an example of a government that meant well in health delivery. And in the same ministry, Ekokra ambulance to support COVID activities. You expect to go as part of the would be a question. As what then a yen ninas will be a yebesha so Ediaka a yinaba. Now, what kind of story now? With your permission, I mean, kind or the saying, I think paragraph 3. It said the chief director of the ministry attributed a delay to a request made by the unnamed supplier for extension to enable the supplier to meet some technical specifications. Or say, almost say a contract, as of January, if anything, December 15th, 2021. I was said by 2022, Odibano. And now, Chief Director explains say, surprise say, oh, yeah, money mere. Na technical nyama was on the account, not the thing, not the account.
That's a technical nyama, a bra of workers or the babano. Say, yes, say, you go to Suaba. Special ice and yes, a medium size bottle. And you know, what they buy and or the sample I bet you, I'm the ajatum so, oh, sample win your pay. Now, then, Tina. Or Sanko could do one son or Cocase or the before be ever be so bra. Your dear bra, you see a pen and who can eat your dear man. But in the terms of the contract, no contract best price, you pay way. Near Chamuka. Okay. And the Ebrana or Yeniaminiano contract and is according to the chief director or say. Surprise, say, young man, quite fixing your mana.
nneɛma na specification ɛwɔ no enye ndu hɔ nneɛma no kwan no nyɛ mfa nhyɛ hɔ I'm expecting the chief director bɛka kyerɛ say wo supply yɛ ma wo emere akɔprim sei na bɔmmɔden na fixing nneɛma fa man because there's times constraint na ɔyɛ we no ɛne yɛsi World Bank for ɛsi bɛɛ mu and listen to what said captured in the Times. Management by the report indicated that upon technical inspection by the World Bank, additional specifications were recommended and the contract had therefore been extended to March 2023. Supplier no way their accounts of no ye no you invite World Bank for buy. Munsu for money and be say as the aya no and no and the fatal no and the World Bank for the cancer debi mumfa we answer and so it extended the delivery time. And no, unfortunately no, at the cost at the abdomen.
Honorable Mamimra will say per the agreement you know. Now ankasa or deliver ambulances you know on the 15th of January 2022.
Good.
Now so as of November 28 2022 no ambulance in my
and don't achieve that and say of supply they say yeah extending branding kakra na mano said their specification e wo ambulance was or the count no nya the account and your way no so you need to have a thinker eye because the accident I was say World Bank over there almost on betray the World Bank phone betray you know World Bank phone mo can say there be
and na yen crofo na can say a particular ambulance no na so no man your adwuma yi ana
kwabere me ni ho me nya health expert but say na me di kan kai no every contract terms no e kire niam ye hwehwe wo contract no na wo supply no we di so na say won to me do so a the odi adwuma no share won say no he has every right to terminate the contract or otherwise or beso or review or whatever it is you know but every time in the contract there should be some level of engagement and communication said the nana etwintwintwin and was the chief director no ekobisa sana and was so tro edibra minister say adwuma na meji ye no me hu ya kire me kakra because specification am de ma me no ye guso a ye you a ye ntumi nwie and there should be some written engagement there so won't we based on the time frame like that no we are not supposed to engage any cost there
it is can be over
such as here and because of World Bank for no be no that is why make say ama we the ambition no and again the World Bank no share no any contract terms no the yedi share say ye share film no how come the World Bank came to add something in addition I don't mean to hear one here okay so these are the cause of the delays and yes obi disc bia
okay Martin so bia discuss so be ni sika o ye be hwe contract mu ye sign contract December 2021 niam na say ba January na che say no kwana say wo ma ye kura wi anesa because so share time sign contract no anytime I see ye deliver ambulances na just about a month or two and I say it to me but ya tena say ma afia twam ansana yedi we ba yaw yankrofo a wo na on we experts say be kan sa wo na ye experts wo na share say ambulance ya sanita no so dey be okay adiaba we wum technical team wo matena say oh okay ambulance 26 $4 million that ye betua ya mo advance $600,000 jina kona kokoye tam say na sesa wo deba eti ye ya jatu say we de pe tam so de no fa ma afa say World Bank for ba mutin ya de ko ama sika ni bia ba be ka ho na say technical microphone na ehwe ye no no mu ni mo madwuma ansa ana say denti na akokodu be bia duru ye a say sika ni bi kura sa be ka ho
ofa meda say
ya me mo se men tam no sha
sima
Insia.
What's the mean?
My main chief inspector Kennedy, opposition of my classmate. I say, oh, that dear so. Chief, baby, I will be at Michelle. And Richard, Kuzini Enterprise. Tuesday squad, I give a BNT over time. We know who a Jacob 26 ambulances valued at 4 million yet to arrive. So Kaya COVID by and during the fellow Ghanaians addresses no yet in some in some IT and to the point of establishing your friend is saying, vaccine centers, ne number. Mpanyinfoɔ kan nsɛm puduo ɛna me note hey wode akɔhwehwɛ nsɛm na yɛka yɛ no tracy hwɛ sɛ emu baako kra ya na these ambulance were ordered because of COVID. It means say it was an emergency situation. Into emergency into we say putupuru bibi into sankana it had to take so-called the expert our specifications no to visit the plant and baby ambulance near catch up say look we need this thing within the next 6 months.
We can 1 month per 15th December near sign agreement. Next ambulance says it be January 15th. Exactly 1 month.
Now aja see limiting to the ambulance in pair. We are not doing ourselves good to the viewing public.
So yes, you could see a isolation center be crowd a tiffy man contractor and also phone
now aya so be kaya judgment that I hold will be time Ura Mills by no man. It was alleged by the opposition then, say people were fronting the judgment debt. Inti say make say na hurriedly no, asem no Yakob bonnet offer, na ye tria. Until later ye be judgment debt I hold why ye tria no came as a result of Wyoming Nesika no. And I be who say, hey, sana judgment debt no ye contract a man for edi right. And it is the same thing happening. So what sharp there are certain contracts a sikan can see a tria as advance no ye tria kra miskana ye tria wie kra ne sa na obehu no na adwuma sese ye de ye no na fon ya nya adwuma no na what tria $600,000 out of 4 million say in supply emergency equipment. How then did the World Bank come in to dictate the specification for us at Mentias here? And your World Bank say World Bank you would have no right to come and tell us specifications I say your ambulance no yen so ne baby dictate amount. Into the delay that is being talked about say eno na master delay we nyina ba no ajakwadna menjinji to the point say the same COVID sky ya kan ho asem sa no omo yi sika pudu ahoro e dia ma various group of people omo anye hwe ya man
ebi ne dia wo hi
ebi ne Christ na yakopon ne ho kire no aban we mu bibiara quotations ahoro Christ bibi hospital wa Medina ho na yakotua about 100 and friends said Christ lead the name is Christ Lead Specialist Hospital belonging to Dr. C.K. Amanuve in Medina. Yetria an amount of $110,000.
For what?
For a year. Okay, so let me read just that part.
For what service then?
Let me read that part for you. Based on reports, recommended that the Chief Director of the Ministry of Health should renegotiate with UNICEF to recover the outstanding amount. That was the ministry said it had initiated a process to for the renegotiation. Medical equipment valued at $110,000 in Ghana cedis 27,000 Ghana cedis were issued to a private hospital by name Christ Lead Specialist Hospital belonging to Dr. C.K. Amanuve in Medina, which did not serve as a COVID-19 isolation center. It was meant for COVID-19 isolation center, but nothing of the sort at that particular facility. And so you treat scanner momo. Woba emu bi
the equipment na ma wo mo.
Yes,
say a honing yes center. You say.
Yes.
A isolation center.
Where are the
equipment na kwakugu?
Where are the equipment now? Is this still with Christ Lead a friend saying hospital?
Sure.
Woba ba ha no so. Almost say the report therefore recommended, may call another paragraph. The report therefore recommended that the Chief Director should ensure that ambulances were delivered no further than the extended date of March 2023. That is what now we are being told. Say ambulances number, but ambulance fine here. But the purpose for which it was supposed to be served, no, yes, we are no free. Yes, issue $81 million And also no, it was for vaccines. It was more than $81 million, but $81 million worth of vaccines was not supplied to us.
1.8 million.
Yes, but at least some supply came. Yes.
Yeah. Read the story well.
Okay, so you
81 million was not supplied because we had challenges with storage.
Oh.
After the $120 million, $38 million were paid, and your supply 5 million doses.
Yes.
It the 1 million pound, 6 million.
Oh, no.
But because of the vaccination cost slow, gentlemen can never will yaw. I find your cost. So the money is at UNICEF.
Okay.
It's not in somebody's pocket. And you can't store it.
Didn't we know that we didn't have enough facility storage facility?
But there's nothing wrong about it.
You
supply based on your storage capacity.
Okay.
Yes.
Your capacity.
Yes. So why did your money still there? It's not lost. It's with that UNICEF.
All this while, are they paying interest to us?
No, please.
Are they paying interest?
The money is there. As and when the stock dwindles, you replenish it.
Yeah, chokra wo mu say. Vaccines ne kura buy en ebi ISPA meboa. Wonim say wonni garage or be park car. Wo se ma to train abesi ho. Isa na adwuma. Aja problem bi say question sa na adwuma. Yenim say we didn't have enough storage facilities in the krano nkakra in bit. Ebi a obeka say me here so and so much. But bring it as and when I pay you so and so amount, you bring it. Say COVID never put to prove. Until we didn't have enough facilities to contain BBR. Until baby kakra nim say benya storage facilities no. Ukra ehon dia now dia ba. But unko so ade ne megu ho no you say can even expire. No what 2 years ka bum na momo. Na ye nto ade 2 years ka neka ye tua neka.
Maybe all the quarter says that will be my family.
Maybe
Sputnik V. Shake a friend saying, oh, yeah, $9 at also. Yankai, a minister of health. Sasa Mikosi saying, right? It is a official report now, but $81 million. I remember very well when they quizzed Honorable Okude-Jetua Blakwa some time back about the cost of the e-blocks per one was stated between 5 million Ghana cedis to 6.5 million Ghana cedis. Until this $81 million now, cost Sanka Yemfan said at the time, Pona exchange rate was 7.5. We could have constructed about 92 of such e-blocks. As you see, there will be not count to move. Interest, bass, mano. What's the material? And I scanned that way.
Yeah, why do you talk like this? But one can't do that. One can't do that. So what's the interest in mano?
Not one year, mano.
No, universe account, you interest very genetic. So we'll stock no call for more. Into your credit,
honorable.
So what is wrong here?
A Diane Casa account, Ghana, account, I think interest the bank. Anambwa.
Bank of Honor, got the money than I really need to.
It's for us. But why? But you have money to an entity that
maybe I want to know what is wrong about it. As and when your stock goes down, then you import.
That doesn't gel at all.
I didn't tell you can say beer. Near here 20 near Chiaka. What the aba? You say here 40.
Yes.
Near 40 near the aba. Say, ya de be scanning about Kuku. They say that Kuku vaccine is
and there were precedent in the case of Sputnik V. You try and boom. Kakrabi ne buy. Sabakaya. Doses ne buy. You say half of the other part of the number. Now you try to Canada. So there was a precedent. So why do you pay extra money and I said make the same mistakes?
You don't know when the Sputnik V and this one were paid. You don't know. Don't conjecture.
The first payment.
Please, you don't know.
Honorable.
You are not privy to that
regarding vaccines.
So don't stop conjecture.
The first payment regarding vaccines.
You don't know when Sputnik V. He hasn't got that information.
The first payment of vaccines in this country was the Sputnik V when the advisor to the president, the health advisor to the president, every day now or man announcement, Drew Airport, which of the vaccines did they go to meet at the airport? And yes, Sputnik V. Ajabebwa. It was the first order. And they nearly, Anka, that minister should have been fired long ago. And you have all these people in your administration. And they are denting the image not only of the party, but of the government. No, Mugu.
Okay. I mean, where the Naka say Yabeka a individual bondholders and you
no, but Yanka COVID and here per month where the Sika. Scabber campaign.
Scabber
2020 campaign. The video be about Bontia parliamentary candidate to be in Crawford, he was a former regional vice chair of MPP.
Oh, no,
quite what choir fast why a chase Ganama party executives. A justification for Sikana a dino. Any actual say a quack of a baby the heading at the Abba. Me Pacho honorable titles, Hoover. And then any question go about radio so about TV so.
Are they?
MPP ni pia ni kwa so oba.
Are they?
The way I would honorable title so ye say we sorry so for ehwe now be disappointed pa.
Are they?
So for me.
Huh?
Are they?
Adie chop rot ya we betena TV so a wo.
What chop we go be?
Yeah.
Kimega, we chop we ni.
Ya kwa kutua $120 million say the vaccines e ba be wo Ghana for. Vaccines won so kwa unya bi wo. Because there's no vaccine.
That's a lie.
You tua 120 million ama obi. The Auditor General report is saying say an unknown person. But you tie ni o ka wa de ni ye. Nipa na ya ma 4 million so for car ni bi ni wo. Na ya de papa. Auditor General no ehwe documents no mu a audit no. Wantimi ahu ni say sane anase yami anase ye wo anase titles global honorable
and over supply
and over supply near man $600,000 just for agreeing to supply. Honorable titles you know who defend this idea with and say we so for disappointed in you and now so for no probably be our account ka chop no who time araho hwe me see Bible mu now a choke to say o wi for magis obewia no akum na wa say so o gra ho kai sa verse no Bible o wi for ma is obewia no akum no wa say na me de me bai so obenya nkwa no nya no mroso. It was a prophecy for MPP and Anado's government. The omuye so good at must score A ever since they became a government. Hey, how to steal, destroy, and kill. A plus. And interestingly, they say honorable titles global. No, almost na say betna, and we say defend it. The word dino, what is say health minister wakaza.
Yeah, there is a health minister wedi.
To say I know to way, the person who should have come out now to be explaining now honorable titles global when ya ho asem bia betena TV so aka no is the health minister to come out and say Auditor General want me more the supplier for the ambulance ni din wa anya na djuma ye because the letter of award no indicates a certain name because you see it way if Auditor General here auditing no want me ankyere say ya mean na supply how did we pay that person? You have 120 million. Honorable titles global say you need storage in tea. And 80 million worth of vaccine in Sankai. Now 35 million, you save one way.
You're the way.
The way, you know, Ghana phone in our didn't we? Yariano, Pachotiu. The vaccine, no, based on your population. Say the bill be a bit me. You don't just go in there and go and buy vaccines and come and put it there. Because vaccine, no, you're what we are. Until a year. Yawo we you know. The boosters. It's not a idea. Unya yarena ni ako. a preventive medicine. Yeah, the one which I say untimi nye den enya bi. So enya malaria aduro ni akwatara ba begu ho. Ni akase ma enam nya malaria enura me pia bonten tontoma sa aweme. The possibility that me say enya malaria is high. Intimi konkoto bi. So it doesn't make sense in the first place for us to say yakokra 120 and we have paid. Yes, yetua. The Auditor General is saying yetua. No, we are supplying only 35 million out of the 120. And we are not worried, we are sitting down here. Nanado is not worried. One can't watch them. So being a American idea na ko tia no konso ama na abu anka Nanado aka ho asem sese ya ka wa organize a funeral. What kind of a country is this?
Also Minister of Finance the crown so no omutua adwuma ko refer no Smart in Franco Limited. Also company be on contract so mo provide smart workplace platform bi fa ma omo. Na Emma district and municipal assemblies are nyina na so no krampo no withholding taxes so mutumi hwe no mutua free mu no and so kra so manye. So with all the municipal assemblies.
Information ministries can be also on the Kobo de Kran so ayra. Report no come out
151,000 Ghana cedis to be senior officers information ministry and staff no chairman for risk allowance.
O ma chedi.
Ahimfo yes.
I know there yes as e ko ho be ya asem but you me report bi wa. Medical system. If say metumi ama honorable titles global the next time obeko TV for be and radio for no what pastor from when you say last year you see the refrigerators they store COVID-19 vaccine me as an kind was in them be bro high kan ya dan fan ye o ma panyi betena say because we dwan no ma say ma kan asem man kan ye o be kan ye o kasa bebre say ye bo o kasa no na hu say imagine call Lucky Dube Nyumbi or boys. How do you feel when you promise something that you know you cannot do? Political games. Wow, pay Lucky Dube Nyumbi Kokobo. Niti. Ubehuni said Lucky Dube was talking about Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo in the future to be president of Ghana and the MPP. See, Omo Mayati last year, 2021, say Omo the refrigerators here then eba. Near crab vaccines in the abegum because it needs to be stored. Refrigerators in Aba were made to believe that is in Patrioty report to be was a medical system deployed in Patrioty near to Brofuni. So honorable titles no school or UK. Honorable Brofuya day free. So we know say Brofuni Tessa no actually mama day number 3.
It's Brofuni way.
But say B medical system deployed thousands of its medical refrigeration solutions to support COVID-19 vaccine cold chain in Ghana. So deployed nature say the people are not in Ghana. Yeah, the Abama more address. You can read it. You call
they
online.
They deployed the refrigerators into what centers?
This story. August 10th, 2021.
I mean, they have deployed the refrigerators for storage of
B
vaccines.
medical systems. You can Google B medical systems. If I show any, I'm reading.
The all kind.
As an kind. I can't report to be a genu concern for what kind. We are exposed. We have no these. I have to me patrol me see. August 10th, 2021, B Medical Systems deployed thousands of its medical refrigeration solutions to support the COVID-19 vaccine cold chain in Ghana.
Thousands
of it.
There's a fridge I brought thousands.
Yeah, so that $120 million worth of vaccines.
And say.
And the systems are in Ghana unless we were misinformed by the authorities of this country. Says I'm not kind of cranet. So the country of Ghana, situated between Ivory Coast and whatever, how many vaccine campaigns since I mean, you can read it.
Governor.
Apart from B medical system, the Ministry of Health, yes, said, answer no more crass idea way the first idea is to have refrigerators that will store sadi. This is a private medical facility or model. But a binary castle so the answer. Wakachira ye ma yetena ase enya ahotoswo say afi the vaccines ni bi betimi aba oman mu hanu mo. Today Auditor General report in my ase say 80 million in my Honorable Titus Global is saying say the justification for it is say you need storage for sa ade. Now when you don't have storage, do you order? Only storage wo. Why order? This is willfully causing financial loss to the state. Auditor General report way ba abonti. It shouldn't take Nanado Dankwa Kufuado 1 hour to sack the health minister, to sack the finance minister.
The health minister, they say a sacking that. Anna,
A second way.
say post no a friend say, Mammy Free Manche. Or no one in Namqua.
I want to know.
Oh, I know the, I mean,
when the health minister of Ghana.
and you is it Ajimamanu? Me, I call him former health minister because the post is at the presidency.
How?
Oh, sir.
It's under Mammy Freema.
Now, say the ministry no could be, and I say minister no could be. I used to seek permission from the chief of staff and so on.
I said, no,
I
I just come at me. I said,
maybe so.
I just have a expenses, whatever it is that has to go into the Mammy Freema answer. And just you need hand on better. And I'm a fee. Oh no, he's I buy the car said the office of the friend say
chief of staff.
Yes, it's in charge
of health.
Yes.
Next about COVID in some man said.
Said Sputnik V no one some no kwaya won.
No, but yo, mean Tidia Muka can I say.
Oh, but so
Minister or Yana Juma.
Yeah,
chief of staff.
Yami
Asemoka, Yami and Yokai. Yami Pusakakra.
And the
Wadaroma. Say refrigerators not be people
because thousands have been
no, because at the end of the day, we must look at the deployment of the vaccines in terms of injection. Now, someone say public health nurses and Namkrum, you see it.
Oh,
I want to do it. Now, stop now. And young player, where did you be?
Okay, thousands of refugees
to come and compliment about storage.
I am only trying to let you know, sir. Apart from government now, what's you see the word say we're gonna move. Oh, but me young word that person use.
Obekan be brave.
Obekan be brave. Say, I feel the year bet me cry a vaccine. Who ref is our expired vaccines from Germany. Behind paying £15,000 an hour only to go to Germany and go and take expired drugs, rejected drugs to bring to Ghana and tell us why are the papa. Okay.
Vaccines be expired.
They rejected the
vinegar.
And your blood clot and they were dying. Then they rejected it. Only for Nanado Nankwa to fly a private jet from Ghana.
What does I have to
go and bring it?
No, this is not true. This is not true.
To come and inject us. It's
not true.
Now, 2 weeks.
This is not true. We have never imported any expired drugs.
Now, expired 2 weeks. And you're
lying.
So the possibility.
The possibility that it is not true. We have never imported any expired drugs.
All vaccines came from Kenya.
Please, it's never true.
Surplus or something.
Say import to expired drugs.
Why import? The one gets over
it's not
what you have to host there.
Import expired,
not knowing that you have diverted 80 million of this into private pockets, and we don't even know the private pockets now.
But I say, yeah, Branabe.
Oh, but I have we say control room some behave. Ben I be say, share the microphone chire wo ha. Sa equipment no mo supply. On na won say they wo hwe me no. Equipment nye one facility pen enye marginal de nko. Mo say medical equipment valued at 110,000 USD. were issued to a private hospital in Medina, which did not serve as a COVID-19 isolation center or did not receive. Oba a house almost say medical equipment valued at $247,000, also procured and received at a temporary central medical stores and subsequently issued to some specific health facilities, did not reach the various facilities. I just want to say, I say, oh, hang see the man Gucci and can buy now vaccines. I remember and can you vaccines get one. And a platform. Obini 2023 wish. And they say afraid to platform this year and New Year wish. They say, young told that the same man. Oh, the bad one docuno. That the same cool. We blow all these monies. Now, for who wants to be industrious? Now, for have become miscreant. In fact, that particularly no also paid that the same man, you know, more use for money. Now, it's the capudio, you're the master fakoya juma, no more di. A ban so also punish you when you say what banning the national. Once you know what Joe Mosana or Monem. Into Debian Sayo, your public account committee, near Koyano Troka, no more for Modi. A better than any repetition of all these things.
Because
you see, you Jamie.
Oh, my patron make a so. So I wouldn't say
also like
me sign also me perigi like the Benyumba who say, how can you expect them to serve and protect the community when they themselves are the bad guys? That's my idea.
That's it.
By and large, COVID by the management of COVID by Abano has been phenomenal. We should quite fast work. You manage COVID. You by
wow.
For me, benchmark as a babu abamba baso.
Okay.
And she showed the guakwemua supported by the Nano has been so fantastic.
But who should
say Auditor General revelations na baby atouch man. It is good that this auditing because I do baby no. Now and this one say yen buakunta ye buakunta. And the catcher will say the only institution that can audit is Auditor General.
And one started.
And why any if anything audiaba. And the infraction be a film babyano. It is a duty of the Auditor General and the Public Accounts Committee to make it.
I said Bako Crank say the American say Ghana registered nurses and midwife association for I can say be na ma anti perpetual ofuri ampo for the Kasai or say once I buy share Boston ko betumi ahwe ama wama health workers frontline workers no e bia obi yare as ke bia de be ma no yes serious as ke bia de be ma no o training kwan so be go o sisika no enko
complain at a point so be kan
omo kan ya some yes anti waka se wo ma prepare say omo health ministry a omo say omo asort to sancrophone nyina no say okay so ma sort to as an organization as association no moma data na ehun dipa dodo a mutua wo na ye no so a be prim no say to be kind
because say you tua frontline workers now because every month be you tua moka it will reflect on our pay slips
na association president so
and the Auditor General so and capture on can be nchire say sana president me touch no. The head ministry must come to respond to the Americano.
Ronaldo Crown respond.
Madam say. Naka Prince, see Abraham be wo hu. Ebrena be na ka say Thomas wo hu.
Control for why
aso. Yes, I was say Thomas Swampa. And see they aka no be say fridge mu.
Na ba ko na wo say den.
Na I individual bond holders no. Na omo petition former president so mo shoro mo ka bibi emfa emaye.
The ma amanfo akoyi omu sika free bank akogu fie no.
Omo ya kogu fie. Sa wo hu.
Bi ekoyi.
Honorable Joseph Yami I organizer the man Andy Samayuko no.
R5 number 1 DKM no so kan nyina bom Africa dam
nduru na na do danko akufu am dia wo dey bai
ya wasanita na wo so be da se na tie pacho tie udi na woni mi amako tie udi na woni mi amako aha Honorable Daniel ni Kwatei Titus Glover udi makoma kwa numo sesia aden me da ask so nyambre fa me ni de yakwa na ye wonya kopon ya domu a ye besan ehia na mo no pe ye sori so yi ma me fa hia kese emfa ma me nua Richard Boadu get fund administrator
Richard
no pay me much o de minua pa na ninua pani kwasi buadu bra kwasi anopa so ma wachi na lawyer Kwame Champo nso no pay me much sa afi nana kwadwo boatin bu sori nana no pay nso mechiawo ye de besia na se ye nyakopon ye ho aye adom a wo chena Adekye Nsroma abesen aba ya kra mo